So this is more practice for the half day that I'm with you. Again, it's just a lot more practice with the calculator, because the more you use the calculator, the better you will do on your EOC. So this first one, factor completely. The first thing I would say that's important is that word completely. Completely means you want it broken down as much as possible. So let's look at our answers. B, C, and D all have a 3 taken out. So the first thing in my head I would say is, well, could you take a 3 out? Will 3 go into 3 and 12 and 15? You can. You can take a 3 out. So I would say A is not right because they did not take a 3 out in the very beginning. So then we go to graph it. I just graphed it. This is what I want my answer to look like. So let's type in B. B says 3, and we got an x plus 3. We got an x minus 5. Let's graph it and see if we get the same thing. Oh, we do not. That is the wrong answer. Let's try the next one. We had an x plus 1. Whoops. And we had an x minus 5. There's my first one. And yeah, looks like that's my answer. So C would be the answer for this one. Do this one the exact same way. I'm not going to spend time doing this one. You would go to y equals, you type in the question, type in each answer, see which one fits. Let's look at this one. I'm not going to go all the way through, but let's type it in. 9x squared minus 100. Let's graph it. So there's my graph. It definitely has an answer, so I would start typing them in. The way it would not be factorable is if you didn't see anything. If it was a plus sign right here and you graphed it and you didn't see anything, that's how you would know it's not factorable. But from here, you go to y equals, type in A, hit graph, see if you see it, on and on. Here's another one. You're just going to type it in your calculator, guys. You're going to go to y equals, type it in, hit graph, do all your answers, see which one matches. This one I do want to do with you because I need you to see this. If you subtract this first parentheses from the second parentheses, the difference is what? Okay, so here is what's important. If you see subtract from, that means we're actually going to put the second one in first when we're typing it in. So I go to y equals, I type in 12, remember we got to use x's, 12x squared minus 7x minus 8. And then subtracting, I'm going to put a minus. I'm going to put my first one, 9x squared plus 3x minus 6. So big concept from here. If you see subtracted from, that means write it backwards. Put the second one first and then minus and put the first one last. So this is what I want my answer to look like. And let's type in some answers. First one is negative 3x squared minus 10x minus 14. Nope, that's definitely not right. Next one is negative 3x squared plus 10x plus 2. Here's my first one. And my second one. Nope, that's not right. The next one is a positive 3x squared minus 4x minus 14. There's my first one. And nope, that's not right. Next up, 3x squared minus 10x minus 2. There's my first one. And my second one. All right, I got the exact same graph. So this one would be D. Okay, next up, product. Okay, you should know product means to multiply. So we're going to put both of these in parentheses. I'm going to put x plus 6 in parentheses. Product means multiply. I'm going to put x minus 3 in parentheses. So when you're doing your practice worksheet, remember, put them in parentheses. So let's graph it. And then you would go through and type in your answers and find the right graph. I'm not going to go through that. I think you can do that. Divide this by 5x. So let's talk about how to type that in. Again, whenever you're typing in stuff, I like to put it in parentheses. So we're going to divide this by 5x. So you should do parentheses 4x squared, sorry, to the 4th, minus 5x squared, minus 10, close your parentheses, and then divide it by, and again, I like everything in parentheses, because then you know it's typed in correctly. And hit graph. That's what we want our answer to look like. When you're typing in the answers, you don't need parentheses. You could just type them straight in. So again, I'm not going to do that. I think you can go in and type in the answers. Here, again, you'd go to y equals, you type in A, see if it looks like that. Type in B, see if it looks like that. On and on until you find it. And that's it. So if you will go try, it's just 10 questions. Go try the half-day practice worksheet and let me know if you need help.